Hello again, welcome back to another daily Buying of Isaac Repentance. You might be wondering, oh, why you sound so uppity right now as opposed to yesterday and the day before? Well, it's because I am doing it early in the afternoon. Because, yeah, I feel like I'm just going to do it in the early afternoon or something like that whenever it's early enough and not do it super late to where I'm tired and stuff. Because last run was pretty long. The one before that was even worse. Like, it wasn't like terrible or anything. It was just it's a very tedious run. We're doing an eat-in today, a regular eat-in. That's what we get here. See it here is 0GLL WMS8. So a couple of things. First off, there is a game coming out on February 11th. It's called the Backrooms, and if some of you may know about the meme. It's like copy pasta or whatever. Like, this image has been floating around the internet the last few years. It's like these back rooms, like of an abandoned mall or something like that, or abandoned store, whatever. But anyways, something like that. And anyways, they've been making games on Steam the last few years on it, and then there's something coming out tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty ambitious. I didn't see much videos or anything of it. I did see a recommendation that I got since I was watching the Backrooms video that came out recently, which looks very good. It was old. A lot of it was done in Blender, which I never suspected it, except for like this creature that was in there, little things like that. But it's given me these kind of vibes of Blair Witch Project. You know, this kind of old, found footage, and this kind of this mysteriousness behind everything going on. And so, like, I watched it and I was pretty impressed with it. And I think they're going to be having more stuff coming out with it. And anyways, they got a game coming out on Saturday, which I don't know if it's going to be based off the recent video on YouTube, or if this is going to be based off something separate. I'm pretty sure it's going to be basing off the recent popular video that's on YouTube right now. So I'm going to be trying that out. Be posting a video, videos of it, possibly a stream. I might do a stream. It'd be kind of cool to stream it, I guess. Just try it out. It does really remind me of like the Dead Mall series, which is like a YouTube thing, a niche YouTube like series of videos that a couple of people are doing. They go to these abandoned malls and they show off like a lot of these storefronts closed off. They kind of talking about these, what do you call them? Anchor stores. They got these things called anchor stores. And so usually these large chain stores like Sears, JCPenney, things like that, that would come in, and they're like these very big stores that would draw a lot of crowd in and resources for, for the mall management. And anyways, these anchor stores, when they go away, like they, hit a big financial impact towards mall owners. And then like everybody else gets affected too, the smaller stores, because they're going to have to raise the rent on them too. My hometown is especially bad with that. Like the owners, last couple of years, had to sell it off because they were defaulted in the bankruptcy because they took a loan out some years before. And things have just accelerated so much that like they're not getting much for anchor stores. Recently, they got a Sears Hometown moved in, which we used to have a Sears, a regular Sears, and now it's Sears Hometown, which is like a smaller kind of store meant for like other stuff that isn't clothes. I never heard of such a thing until I looked into it. And so, yeah, so these back rooms do remind me a lot of the mall. Remember when JCPenney's was closing down years ago there? And I remember going through there, and they didn't allow photographs and stuff, which I did take anyways. Try to sneak a few. Because it's something about like, oh wow, company policy, and they don't want... I think it's just like people are afraid to steal the brand or whatever. But I took a couple of photos. They got some interesting backdrops. Like a Wild West one at JCPenney's before it closed down. I still have the photos somewhere. And it's very eerie to see because like that's something you would like normally miss because they would always be covered by clothes and a bunch of other products. And then all that's taken away and it's like gone. Then of course Kmart went away and these other ones. And yeah, Dead Mall series kind of thing. Well, of course, Kmart wasn't part of the mall for my town. And then you had another one. Let's see, what's it called? Oh yeah, so my old Walmart, the old Walmart in my hometown, it's been sitting like vacant for over 20 years. And it just got like purchased and being repurposed for something else, which is cool. But I really wish I could have just went in there and just toured, just to look around, because that would be kind of like the Backrooms, sort of, because it's like the old school Walmart. How it'd be old, empty, dusty, dirty looking stuff. Because I don't think they regularly clean it, being empty for like 20 years. And then I watched a documentary last year about a dead mall as an example down in the south. And it used to be kind of bustling and stuff. And then of course it went under some time back. Like it didn't go completely under, but like enough for the traffic and stuff that was going by is people going to stores to purchase stuff went away pretty significantly. And anyways, yeah, they were kind of showing off like all these problems that we're having with trying to draw customers in, trying to meet quotas, you know, sales and stuff like that, and they couldn't do it so easily. Trying to bring people in, and it's very difficult too. Keep in mind, it was like before COVID happened. So they were even having issues trying to bring employees in. This is before COVID, so like people don't want to work at the mall. But like the mall was such a big thing back in the 70s because it started to peak in the 70s and 80s. Of course, that was like before my time, but like from what I was reading, when the malls were first coming around, there was a lot of like pushback for the community because there was this thing where it's like, oh, but the downtown businesses, which it did affect things greatly with downtown businesses. Nobody wanted to go downtown to shop. And from the limited memories I had of the 90s, when it came to that kind of stuff with malls, I remembered it had well, not a lot of people, but it had a lot more people than what it is now. And they had more functions. They had all sorts of stuff to do at the mall. Of course, that all kind of went away. I haven't been in that mall since pre-COVID, though. I'm very curious to go in there and check things out. But it's kind of eerie to think about that, how not so long ago, malls was just kind of a place to be. Like, even though my mall was small and there wasn't a whole lot to do. I mean, not a whole lot to do. I mean, like, I've heard people being there for hours, which is kind of nuts because Now it's like hardly anything to do, but like they go there and it's like, oh, what? Hours? It's a small mall too, but like, not like a super small mall, but it's smaller than like, much smaller than like Mall of America and stuff, which I've been to and I wasn't very impressed with it. It's just too vast and too big, too much stuff. And it's so big, like you got things stretched down like very far away. So you would have to walk much of a distance in order to get to like a bunch of different places. And I think that's part of the reason why these shops close down pretty easily, is because like it's just too far of a distance, and also the rent up there is too freaking high for a metropolitan to rent a store. Plus the management there, you know, charging too high. Like it's a combination of things. I mean, they even got a Legoland in there, like a little like amusement park thing. A little roller coaster, little miniature kids roller coaster thing. I don't know. Somebody was telling me that they were on it during this whole COVID stuff. They're like the only one on the ride. They just wanted to try something. It's like, you know what, I'm going to do this. And they did. Back then, when there was like hardly anyone at the mall and stuff. Like, even there was like hardly anyone at malls in general, like in the Twin Cities, it's it was a lot worse, because normally people would go to the Twin Cities mall, a lot more people, because they got a lot more stores and stuff going on, because it's a big thing. I think that's in Bloomington. Is that right? I've been there a couple of times. I didn't like it. Like, it's just like the parking's bad. Too many people and too much stuff going on. I mean, I'm just not used to like the big freaking mall setting like that. But as a kid, it's like such a big thing to really go to. It was like before, like, you know, all these things came on later on in my hometown, where you do other things other than just shop at a mall. And they're starting to die off and stuff, and it's just like, wow. And I kind of talked about yesterday about the whole VHS renting tape stuff. You know, it's like very similar. It's like we kind of take for granted about, you know, streaming and everything else. Streaming a bunch of content or going out and doing other things. Like, I mean, I still use, like, you know, they say that Amazon's kind of killing off the mall business, and I think that's partly true. Or mostly true, but you know what I mean. Depending on how you look at it. But like, I mean, I use Amazon a lot. Mainly because like the shipping is easier. I don't have to like go to the store. And the costs are a little bit cheaper, but then you're also dealing with an issue sometimes with products being lesser quality if you don't know what you're looking for. Being very careful with the reviews. Like I talked about the other day about like how I came across some stainless steel bowls and one of them were bent when it came in. And not to mention they were a lot smaller than I thought they would be. And so I returned them, and not a big deal. I don't know. Time you get hit, no thanks. The question is, like, you know, these trends continue to go like this. Like, what happens to these malls? Are they going to be repurposed to be like Amazon centers? What hard list? I assume this is going to work for us, but I don't know if that would count if you got soul hearts on top of the red hearts. We'll see here. Oh, it works! I'll be damned. Alright, cool. So yeah, malls. Yeah, it's kind of the place to be too. Like when I was growing up, they used to have like a cookie joint, and they had more restaurants. They had an arcade even. Shouldn't have picked that up, but that's fine. Yeah, they had different things going on. It was kind of cool to go to the mall too. And like I got a mall here, which there is more people at the mall here. It's just that well, it's because it's a larger mall and it's got more stores in them that are unique. Of course, they're dealing with a lot of these stores. Okay, magic mush, huh? Third time's the charm. But they had these stores that were kind of like looking for employees and stuff, of course. So like, the Panera, it's been closed down for months because there's not enough employees to keep it open. And then there was another Panera's that closed down actually. Like completely. Like they just opened it and then about a year or so later they closed down completely. I think they opened before COVID happened. I'm like, yikes. Like they did all that redesigning of the store and everything else, you know, all this construction side of there, and then they're just like, poof. I guess it's ready to go for like the next restaurant owners, just doing some minor like cosmetic stuff, but like still. Of course, now that entire mall has been bought out. This building that was hosting it in, it's all been bought up by an entity that I don't think is going to make it into a mall. It's going to be something totally different and cringy. So that sucks. They don't need to be buying stuff like that, but you know, it happens. I'm assuming maybe it got bought out because maybe they wasn't making as much money because of the COVID stuff too. Like something's going on with it behind the scenes. A couple restaurants closed down. It's just crazy. I'm not gonna go too far into that, but like, yeah, it's kind of across the board. And that's why I talk about this mall stuff here. Then it's like I'm kind of spreading out all those COVID things, all these businesses and stuff closing down. All right, fear shot, tears up, cool. Yeah, so malls. It's a place to go, place to be, place to do. I mean, I still go to the mall. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I go to the, well, the mall here, but like, I mean, a lot more than the mall in my hometown. Because there's like, because it's like more to do, right? Like there's more restaurants, you know, that I can actually go to instead of like getting sick. Of course, now lately I haven't been to this one joint at this mall because they're short-staffed and it would have taken at least an hour and a half before we got our food. So we kind of left, not out of like disrespect or anything. It's just like, you know, timing and everything. We got to get things kind of done and whatever. Couldn't do it, fortunately. But the Backrooms, it's kind of like, it's interesting. The Backrooms has been a meme since before COVID happened. And it seems like it's kind of accelerated with this memeisms. I'm curious. I don't think it's going to take us over there. Nope. Okay. Shouldn't have wasted that bomb though, but whatever. I think it's accelerated because, like, you know, with all these businesses closing down and stuff, it's like, it's showing more of a reality of things collapsing. And so the Backrooms, it kind of illustrates like this whole mysteriousness of these once used rooms, but it's made as a horror, like, you know, a horror experience. Which is, has a very, you know, Blair Witch-esque thing to it, feeling. And it gives me a little bit of nostalgia too of going to the mall when I was younger. I mean, I've been to Kmart when it was closing down, like things get stripped off the shelves are being put away, and it has that kind of similar looking theme to it too. I know some people may not even remember the blue light special from Target and stuff like that, which I barely even remembered. I remember some of the ads. I don't remember like going in there and seeing what they had. But I've been to Target a handful of times, but that's it. All right. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to try to stream that. Oh, yeah, record video and probably more than likely stream it. Now I think about it, I might just stream it too. The Backrooms game, which they do have it already on. I think they have it already on a wiki or something, but I want to play the real game when it comes out on Saturday. Be my first take. Like, I saw a video recommendation, and then I quickly got out of there, and then I looked it up on Steam and put it on the wish list, so I'll get the notification when it comes out on Saturday and try it. My first horror game experience in a long time, since like trying the Amnesia game, which I kind of stopped playing. I think partly I stopped playing it because like I didn't like the puzzle stuff, like, you know, overly difficult stuff with that. Oh, that was that's a lucky get. Look at that. I'm assuming this game's gonna be a kind of a puzzle-esque kind of thing, like a maze and stuff, but like it's not gonna be overly crazy, like Amnesia series. Assuming. Oh, what we got here? Faded Polaroid. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying that tomorrow. Also, I did check out whatever the special event is for Halo Infinite, and like the special weekly drop thing. And you have to get one capture the flag win. It's like, oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, until you realize it's ranked. You have to do it on ranked and only ranked. And I'm like, oh God, I've been trying to avoid ranked so much. And that's the ultimate challenge. You can't re-roll it or anything once you did all these other challenges. So, it's a backdrop too of a flag, which I guess it's kind of cool looking, but worth the struggle of me getting angry with my rank being deranked even more? I don't know. I should have saved that thing, by the way. Well, I mean, like, angry in the sense of like constantly getting killed, lag, dealing with like higher end players. People lagging out like crazy. I don't know, I'll think about it, but like, that's a lot of grinding to do. Maybe not even do it. I'm kind of leaning towards not wanting to do it. Oh, thanks, Sonny. Not today, Satan. Let's see here. I know we had some red hearts. I think. This is Ace of Spades. Yeah, so, it's all going on, I guess. I had a little bit of better sleep last night. Might have been because I exercised and I went to bed sooner. I still feel kind of tired. I think that's because of the sunlight thing again. We're in the danger zone right now, by the way. The danger zone. Oh, we could try here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So I want to play the self-sacrifice room some more. I think that'd be a good call to just take this angel statue down to get the key piece instead of messing with Uriel. You're gonna do a mega scene again? Probably. Oh, look at that. But I can't utilize it too much. That sucks. Okay. Can't really get rid of my hearts. My aching, breaking hearts, I don't think he just understands. Let's see here, what we got. We could try. Oh. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's okay. Oh, yeah, because we had that. Okay. Yeah, let's try and get another red heart, I guess. Why not? It's about to pick up that half heart, but it's like, let's try. I'm going to pause this for a second and get some more coffee. Okay, I'm back with my coffee. Now you can talk to me. Whoops, what have we got here? Update available, no. It's like a phone update thing, program, alright. So anyways, what else? Oh my god. We're in a kind of danger zone right now, Davey. Probably wouldn't hurt to get some red hearts, though. I'll say it again. Damage is okay. Tears rate's okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Good lord. Maybe we find an R key on this run this time. Who knows? Who knows what the future is in store for us. Oh, we could play you, but that didn't increase my chances, really. Neon max chances then? Oh yeah, I got the bow, don't I? So that gets me double the killing effect from that. Oh, this room is interesting. I'm not dealing with like going into the spikes or anything. Okay. Just okay. Are you okay? Just okay? Is that it?
Shot speed up.
I'm saving this last soul for like... It's actually a 1-up too, technically. Spawn the chest of the clearing a challenge room or collectible after clearing a boss trap. Not that great. Unless I'm desperate for like consumables. So what else has been going on? I'm already getting kind of tired, believe it or not. Like, I think the caffeine's wearing off fast. Go for a run tomorrow again. And just kind of try to build a consistency with it. Slipped rib, fun. I don't know if it'd be fun to have a slip rib. Moving box, okay. This could have some potential if we find a room with a reroll machine. It's not often I can do that kind of thing. Oh, I got a fine from the library. They sent me an email earlier this morning. It's like, hey, your thing that you checked out, it's not here yet, and here's a fine. Da, da, da. I called them. I was like, oh yeah, there's no fine. I'm like, well, why did I get the email? We'll see what happens. I may have to just look on the account just to see if it's not actually showing up on their end. It's like showing up at a different end of the thing. Because I returned it, like, you gaslight me. They're not really gaslighted, but you know. Or maybe they are, who knows? Who knows what's in store? Okay. Alright. We don't even have any bombs to, like, get in the secret room. We just keep on going here. Probably go to Isaac here, more than likely, because I'm not dealing with another Satan run. Hell, Satan. I did enough of those Satan runs. What else? What else? Talk about games at Backrooms and stuff. Oh, I bet that was worth it, huh? It's my first time I ever like used it for a Devil Deal thing. Because it used to be where it was broken and then they fixed it and I never tried it out. Ooh, such a niche setup. I bet you're glad you got 7 seals, huh? Well, it does help a little bit, I guess. 7 seals is better than like the razor blade. Oh my goodness gracious, what was I doing? There's a tin rock there too. No reroll machines. Hopefully get a bomb to get that tin and rock. Let's see, I don't even know what that is over there. Not even worthwhile. I think that might be a perth throw. Crazy. What else has been going on? Well, let's see. Still got to do my posture exercises and drinking the rest of this coffee here. In my hands. I figured I'd just do this first before I go at it, so that way I got like one last thing I could do today. Instead of like, I mean, not one last thing to do, like do it earlier than usual instead of doing it late at night when I'm tired. More like. Let's see, is there a tin rock in here? I don't think so. Okay. So that way I can go to the back rooms earlier in the day and get trapped in there and be chased by a monster. That'd be the dream. The Slender Man looking thing. Slender Siren Man looking thing. That was a creepy thing too that cropped up as a meme. It's like kind of a Slender Man looking thing, but it was like, yeah, a siren for the headed. Imagine like, that's the thing. Imagine have a creature that makes this siren noise and it's supposed to like warn others from like storms and stuff like that. But then the irony is it's there to like kill you and chase you down. That's the irony. It's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be safety, you know. Get on the ground, hide, right? But then it's like, it's making these sounds to like communicate like some animal. And it does its thing whenever it wants, whenever, wherever. It chases you down. The government built it so that way they go after people. For funsies! Might as well here. Oh, no, no, no. I saved your life. Be grateful for that. Could have a little bit of fun here. Tilt the beam, wow. Let's see here. We could get enough charges. Oops. I picked that up. Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking it was a gift. Let's see here. I'm thinking maybe if we cheat the system a little bit. We might be able to get enough charges for this box. Maybe. Let's go fight the boss first. We don't lose our devil deal or something weird. Or soul hardly, you know, protect us to get a devil deal. I don't know how many millions of views the Backrooms got though, but like, we got quite a few. All right, let's see. try this. Queen of Hearts, okay. Interesting. 2 Guppies Carlers. There's a magic skin too. Too bad I don't have Goat Head. Man, I hope I can get in there. Nope. Pick up the coins. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, interesting. 2 of diamonds. All right. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here, maybe. Holy God! Each heart's gonna be like 2 health, so we'll be here for a little bit. See if we can break this game. And this thing does not want to pay out, like, with an item. Okay. We can pick that up and get an extra red heart. And like no speed, because we already did the speed. Let's see. 2 of diamonds. Ace of spades. Wheel of Fortune. I'm thinking maybe if I just bag everything up and then take it with me just to somewhere where I can reroll. Maybe give me a card that I can do more blood bag plays. We're gonna see if we can try to break this though. Oh, well, I mean not like that. I mean break the game. Okay. Another health up. Alright. Mostly red hearts at this point. Nothing wrong with it. Keeps us alive longer. I'm hoping like we're gonna get enough charges. Hoping anyways. There we go. Well, first we're going to check out our curse room. Hopefully get the 3rd charge. Because now I'm kind of seeing I might have screwed myself a little bit with what I did. Okay, we will. Skimming my teeth here. Okay. Spiders. You know it was gonna be spiders. Why you even try? Okay. Might be going a little too low for this, but whatever. Well, wouldn't it also pick up the hearts too if I use it in there? I think it does. I think it picks up everything. So let's not go too overboard. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll just pack it up, kids. It's time to go. Hermit, 2 of diamonds, Ace of spades. Turns out I'll pick up some coins. Yeah, let's just... Oh no, that's the wrong one I picked up. I wanted the 2 of diamonds. Okay. The Backrooms. You keep saying the back room. You just have nothing to say, huh? Well, I'm running out of things to say. That's the thing. Been kind of dry. I mean, because like not a whole lot of time passed since my last video that I made. So. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, today is Tuesday. Doesn't say September again. Tuesday, February 8th. Yeah, 2022. Yeah, I forgot to say that at the beginning of the video. Why? Because, like, you know, kind of let you know, hey, this is when it was recorded. So I made quite a few backlogs last few months. Okay. Now we got that established. Or I could be lying that that's the day, and I could be from the future. Year 3022. Which they had those that's another thing that reminds me of. These videos posted by this channel. Whole series of videos about time travelers. I'm from the year this, you know, 3,000, 4,000, you know, 10,000, whatever. And something. And they would like blur their face out and stuff like that, and like, yeah, this is real, da da da. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I don't know if it's just like schizophrenia or if it's they're on drugs or if they're just like playing it off to get views. Could be a combination of people, you know, those things. I think it might be just views. Just doing it for views and lying. What? People lie on the internet? What? That's a thing? I didn't think I was going to be hoaxed on the internet. I also made an NFT of someone getting scammed. It's a limited edition. Don't steal it. It's worth like 10 Ethereum, is that what it's called? The next meme coin that has no value. Okay, let's see here. It's on the blockchain. Watching like babes, stuff like that. It's like, oh, and people are like, oh, but it's on the blockchain. Yeah, but you're paying for a JPEG on a Google Drive. But the blockchain, it's got value. Even got a meme too where it's like, someone was like, I bought an NFT. It's gonna be worth a lot of value. And they're like still holding on to it. Nothing was like happening. It's like, here, you hold this or whatever. And they're still, it's like, the point is like they're passing it from one person to another, and the thing never goes up in value. You have a better luck in the 90s with the Beanie Babies than you do with an NFT. Like when I first found out about NFTs, like I was doing some research on it, and I'm like, this can't be just it. Owning nothing. Like, how does the value go up? It doesn't. A lot of people are buying it up. I'm like, what the hell? Like, is this a thing, really? NFTs? Seemed like it was accelerated since this COVID thing happened, which it doesn't surprise me one bit, because like, with the economy turning to the crap, like even worse with this COVID lockdowns and stuff, it's like, this kind of spreads out of nowhere. It's like, hey, we have a solution. Whoops. Oh, what's the solution? Buy my NFT. I mean, I can like probably turn something into an NFT and sell it, but like I'm not gonna do it as like a malicious thing where it's like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna charge you $100,000. Actually, I think I know how to rig the system right here. Not the NFT system, because that's gonna be like something different. Oh, what? There we go. That's what I was meaning, baby. So if we lose, we get a free play. Look at that. I've seen this done before on YouTube. Someone was doing this. Of course, now the catch is you're gonna get. Whoops! You can't double dip the chip. I want Abaddon though. You freck off with your spiders, and those kind of spiders too. Yes, but I got goods. You kidding me with this? Like the middle one's like the cursed one. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's a good thing I'm picking the middle one and keep losing, so that way I don't get like. Well, never mind. So much for that. Oh. Well. This guy's a little thief too. I'm fighting the blockchain right now. Oh, I did that by mistake! You can't fight the blockchain. Oh, that was silly of me. I wasn't thinking. I thought I shot the spider and then like go at it, but then I did it too soon. Too late. Oh my goodness. Well, that was in vain. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next